Hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of WandaVision Episode 3. Let's do it. So welcome back to my ongoing review series for WandaVision from the MCU and Disney+. Now in this video, I will be reviewing Episode 3, which I did get early access to, so this will be a spoiler-free review. Now, after this one, it doesn't look like I'll have early access to any of the other episodes, so maybe the rest of my reviews will be spoilery. I haven't decided yet, but when those come, I'll let you know for sure. Now, if you watched my reviews of the first 2 episodes, you'll know that I quite liked them. I didn't love them. Mainly because they really leaned into the sitcom-y thing, which I did enjoy, but because they didn't give us a lot of that bonkers weirdness that the trailers really kind of promised. There were little bits here and there, but not as much as I was hoping. That definitely changes with Episode 3, but we'll get to that. So each episode thus far has paid homage to a different era of sitcoms. The first one was kind of 50s, second one was 60s. This is straight up 70s, straight up the Brady Bunch. The opening theme song, the set, they're very reminiscent of that show. This is also the first episode in the series that's entirely in color. Now, if you've seen Episode 2, which I imagine you would if you're watching this, you know that Wanda is pregnant, and that's very much the crux of this episode. We've also seen it in the trailers. But we get a lot of that here with Wanda and Viz being nervous but excited parents-to-be. And there's a lot of really solid comedy in this episode with Olsen and Bettany really leaning into it, clearly having a really good time doing it. And the show is still goofy and funny as it has been thus far. Now, I said in my review of the previous 2 episodes that the visual effects in the show tend to be very era-appropriate for whatever era of TV that they're sort of paying homage to. That changes here. I don't want to give anything away, but there is one thing that's pretty clearly to me CGI. Maybe it was real, but I doubt it. And if it was visual effects, it wouldn't have been the CGI of the 1970s, which was pretty much non-existent. But still, I thought it looked really good. There are also a couple of really touching moments between Wanda and Teyonah Parris' character that were very well acted by both parties. We also see Wanda getting a little bit wistful about her past. I liked that a lot. In fact, that's the part of the episode where I really started perking up. It's also the part of the episode where things really start getting weird, which of course is what I've been really looking forward to. Parris's Geraldine has this really kind of creepy moment that completely throws this episode into a new light. At the same time, we see Viz talking to his neighbors, and we really start getting the impression that not all is what it seems. This had been set up in the previous 2 episodes, but it really does start to come to a head here. We, the audience, along with Wanda and Viz, are really starting to realize that something isn't right. And admittedly, things do start getting pretty weird fairly early in the episode. It even makes hedge trimming kind of weird. But the last few minutes had me absolutely fascinated. As I said, Wanda and Viz are starting to figure things out as we are. Not too much is given away at all, but the seams are starting to show. I feel like the supporting characters, and shout out to Kathryn Hahn for being amazing again in this episode. But I feel like the supporting players are more aware of what's actually going on than our main characters, and I'm really curious to see how that plays out in future episodes. There was even a moment that was quite reminiscent of The Truman Show. I appreciated that very much. And the last couple of minutes really seem to set up where this show is going, what the trajectory of the show is. And again, I'm fascinated. I'm completely on board. The ending itself is really pretty crazy. It gives us some new perspective, and it uses an aspect ratio change that I thought worked really effectively. So yeah, first 2 episodes I quite liked. This episode, I'm really all in now. I'm completely on board with this show, and I can't wait to see what comes next. So those are my thoughts on WandaVision Episode 3. Now I want to know, are you looking forward to the 3rd episode? Did you like the first 2? If you did, which one did you like better? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, WandaVision, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one for the children.